So in this problem, we have the given limit, and this is our limit. They want us to find a delta such that f of x minus L is less than 0.1. So this is the limit definition, and make sure you memorize this because this will be on test. So the most important thing are these two pieces of information. This is important too. But these two information will help us answer the question. So they want us to find a delta, okay? So we go down here and we start the problem. So we pull these two things down here because we want to relate delta and epsilon because they've given us epsilon, but we need to find a way to combine these two. So the first thing we do is we plug in all the information we know. So we know what C is, so we plug in 2. And this is where I got C. C is 2 because if we go down to the definition, it says limit as x approaches a number which is defined as C. So C is 2. And then if you look at the other stuff, f of x is 8x plus 3, L is 19, and epsilon is 0.1. So with that information, we can go down and fill this. And I said f of x is 8x plus 3, L is 19, and then epsilon is 0.1. But we don't need that for now. So what do we now, since we have that, we can simplify it so that we get 8x minus 16. So what we want to do at this step is we want to find a way to make these two relate to each other. So what we can do is we can pull out an 8. So when we pull out an 8, it becomes x minus 2 because 8x, and 8 times 2 is negative 16. So it becomes x minus 2. Now we're getting somewhere. So if we divide each side by 8, we get x minus 2 is less than epsilon divided by 8. Now I just pull this down here. Now these two look like they're related. See, these two are actually exactly the same, except that we need to find a way to combine these, and that's what we do. We simply make them equal to each other. So now we have, because since they're related now, since they have the same function, we can make them equal to each other. Once you make them equal to each other, all you have to do is plug in epsilon, which was 0.1, and it'll be 0.1 divided by 8, and that will be your answer. And usually you just keep it in fractions because with decimals you have rounding error. So I hope that helped, and thanks for watching.